What's going on, guys? Welcome back. What's up? What you cooking? I probably won't tell you what I'm gonna make because last time, if I remember correctly, you told me not to make these videos anymore because no one would watch. Come on, just tell me. Come on. It's about why you should start documenting your life. You know there's like a million of those videos out there on YouTube already. Well, since I am in my mid 40, I'm gonna make it for people who are over 40, why they should start making videos, or why they should start documenting their life. I'm gonna you know that's been done too, right? You got Rob the Maritimer and Kevin Kolb, I believe. I mean, they are amazing. They cover that really well on their channel. Wow. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna have another version of me, conversing back and forth. Really? That's so 2018, man. You got Ryan George, awesome content, comedian, Julie Nolk, yeah, just to name a few. They make excellent content, very entertaining videos. Come on, man. You're doing it again. Do what? What am I doing? You're gonna tell me that I'm not good enough and I shouldn't be making these videos. Dude, I just don't want you to waste your time. You know what I mean? Well, thanks for caring, but can you just go so I can make my videos, please? Okay. Stop making those videos. Nobody's gonna watch. This guy. The audacity. Well, don't listen to that guy. He's like that little voice in your head. And you know what's funny is after I just looked at my oldest video that I've posted on YouTube, I believe it was all the way back in 2013. Regardless of how much videos I have done and I have posted, sometimes that little voice still comes back, and I've come to accept it. I come to accept that that little voice is always going to be here. But one thing I've learned is to tell it to take the back seat, and it's my time. It's my time right now. Today, I want to talk about why you should document your life. It is one of the most meaningful things that you can start doing right now. Not for the views, not to become an influencer, but to preserve your experiences, your ideas, and your personal growth in a world that is changing very fast, especially with all of the AI. That is a whole different topic in itself. But we're not here to talk about that. So most of the time, the first question that I always get is, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to document. Say that you are interested, but you just kind of like, I don't know, right? And so I would say start with your hobby. Most people don't document their life because they think that they don't have anything to share. The simplest place to start is with something that you're interested in, something that you enjoy doing day in, day out. Whether if it's cooking, woodworking, gardening, painting, or even fitness. If you're interested in say, fitness, for example, you can document your journey, the struggles, and things that you're trying to overcome. Think of it as if you were to sit down with a friend and at a coffee shop and you're able to just talk about a topic endlessly. That is an indication of something that you can document. Take woodworking, for example. We've recently bought a house, and somehow I found that I really enjoy woodworking, and I document everything that I did, from making mistakes and just building tiny little things and all the mistakes that comes with it. It really helped me see the progress and the struggles and the thoughts that I had when I was up against those obstacles, and I was able to find ways to overcome it. And I document all of that. And now looking back at those footages, it helped me be more aware of myself and how I approach life in general. And if you are in your 40s watching this, I'm also mid 40 right now. And I think by the time we reach this age, there's still a lot of things to learn. For me, I feel like I still have a lot to learn. However, there's also, we've probably been through a lot and enough to know what matters to you. You've developed core values from personal experiences, through career changes, through relationships, raising a family, and just overcome challenges in general. For me, I feel like it's the simplest way to pass down to generations to come what we have learned. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like what I'm doing right now is I hope that it's like me talking to you at a coffee shop or just a one-on-one, and it doesn't have to be, perfect lighting or perfect speech or even like the one-liner or something profound. It doesn't have to be like that. It's just your honest perspective and something that comes deeply from your heart. I don't think there's anything that can replace that. Recently, I looked back at some of my old videos and things that I've captured of my family and the kids. While watching them, I realized that our kids, they grow up so fast. And those moments, those cute little moments that you had with them, or just certain expressions, those you could never get back. And I'm just very grateful that I took the time and documented, not to show it on YouTube or to flaunt it to other people or to show off or anything. It's just a catalog of videos that I made just for myself and for my family, and hopefully they get to watch it when they grow up, or they want to watch those when they grow up to see how they were when they were really young. And I think that's very valuable. Now that I think about it, some of those videos almost brought me to tears, to be honest with you. And in a way, it's kind of like opening a time capsule. It's literally like going back in time and be able to be there and be in that moment with them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I hope you understand why I decide to document my life and my family. It's the core is mainly for that. It's for the moments that you're able to encapsulate and preserve for a very long time. If you are watching this and you're not 40 and above, your life is in progress, and that is valuable. If I can go back and talk to my 20 self, I would tell myself to document my struggles, the process, figuring life out, all of that. What seems ordinary today will be priceless in the future. That leads to the key point that I want to hopefully instill in you somehow that I haven't lost you yet. Hopefully you're still here. And if you're still here, thank you. Thank you so much for bearing with me to this far. I truly appreciate that you take the time and being here. The key thing here is the act of creation changes you. And what I mean by that is the process of documenting your life changes how you consume content. If you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or YouTube Shorts or TikTok, that's the thing with content nowadays, is that a lot of times we do catch ourselves mindlessly just scrolling through. It's entertaining, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do find yourself that you start scrolling without realizing that it's been an hour, I think even half an hour, I think you know that there's a problem. Again, maybe there's nothing wrong with that, and maybe you're okay with that. But if you do feel like you want to stop, if you do feel like, man, I just wasted 30 minutes of my life watching nonsense, if you do have that inkling feeling and you trying to stop, maybe it's time to start creating your own content. When you start recording or documenting your life, you begin to observe how stories are told. You notice the details in everyday life that you would normally ignore. There is a process, there is planning that goes into how to put this video together that you've just recorded. And that process is also a journey in itself. And it helps you consume content differently, because then you start noticing, oh, this is why they put it here. Oh, this is how they do it. And honestly, that is how it helped me get off Facebook and Instagram and Shorts. I feel like those minutes, I could spend it on creating content instead, or spend the time to make videos like this or that little skit earlier. In the process of documenting, filming your life and putting it all together, I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be a struggle to it. And I hope that you're able to overcome that struggle, because when you do overcome that struggle, that act of creating something promotes deeper cognitive and emotional processing. In another word, when you create, you think more clearly about the process and you will live more intentionally. If there's anything that you can take away from this, is that documenting your life is not about being interesting. It's about being present and intentional. Whether you're sharing your hobby, reflecting on decades of life experience, or recording your early journey, each piece becomes part of your personal archive. It's something that you can learn from, or it can help someone else. So start documenting, not for an audience, it's for yourself, because your life, your value, they're worth it. I want to end this video on a quote, a pretty popular one. I have it on my notes because I don't want to butcher this quote either. It's a famous one. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. It's from Atomic Habits by James Clear. And yeah, do more of what you love and document it, film your journey. And once again, thank you so much for being here and be a part of this journey that I'm taking, and stay all the way to the end of this video, hopefully. On that note, stay safe, stay creative, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, Rob and Kevin and Ryan, I don't think I can butcher that name, but Julie, if you guys end up seeing this, I am sorry if I butcher your last name. Yeah.